try to recall the plot of Star Ocean 3 till the end of time. You know what the real sad thing is about this game?
What is it?
Aside from its shitty ending?
Yeah?
I was actually really addicted to this game. I got my hands on it pretty late, but I remember going through it 4 to 5 times.
Not gonna lie, Tri-Ace games have good gameplay.
Yeah, it's a very great combat system. The story is fucking terrible, though.
Critics have been calling it the worst plot twist of all time.
Yep, and here we go. Okay, so you play as generic anime boy, Fate Line God. And Fate is spelled with a Y to make it extra edgy. And you're on vacation with your family and your childhood friend Sophia. And then I guess you're on like a resort ship, I think? Because I remember that there was like a beach area or something that you can hang out in or whatever, right? But then you get attacked by Klingons. And you have to escape the ship. So you get into like an escape pod and you land on some random bumfuck planet. And you have to wait for rescue. But while you're on this planet, Fate gets out and he's all like, okay, well, I guess I can explore and stretch my legs out, but I have to follow this procedure called the Underdeveloped Planet Protection Program, or the UP3, which states, as space law, you're not allowed to use higher technology than what the planet currently has, otherwise you will fuck up the planet's history. So, like, he gets himself a sword because I guess sword fighting is just something he picked up in the future.
You remember why he's good at sword fighting?
Oh, it's because he plays video games.
Yes.
VR video games. Anyways, so he's going around and he finds, like, I don't know, a village, and he helps some people, but then they find out that this village, there's a whole bunch of people, like, being taken away by this one guy, and who's making them work as slaves or something. So he confronts the guy and he finds out the other guy is a future spaceman like himself, except he says, fuck the UP3, I have guns! So then he's terrorizing these people, and then Fate tries to confront him, but he's only got a sword. So, like, this big tough man named Cliff Fitter shows up, who is basically Superman. Well, not really, I mean, he's just really strong, but he like, punches the dude with the gun, and then he says, hey, I'm here to rescue you because your dad is a scientist or something, and you're kind of important. No, your dad's important, so therefore you're important, so I'm doing a rescue mission. I don't remember Fate's dad is. He's either a scientist or a politician or something.
He's a scientist.
Scientist? Okay, I was right. So, like, yeah, so Cliff comes in, and he's a Klausian, which means his planet actually has, like, 4 times the gravity of Earth, I think. So that's why he's super strong.
He's like Vegeta.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't remember what happens. I think they're trying to find, they go to the ship, or on Cliff's ship, and Cliff's pilot is really hot, by the way. Her name is Mirage, and she's the best character in the game, but she has not really much story importance. But anyways, I guess they get attacked by Klingons again while they're trying to get to their destination, so they crash land on another random bumfuck planet that is stuck in medieval times, so they have to follow the UP3 protocols and shit. And while Mirage is trying to fix the ship, she sends out a beacon or something to get their leader to go pick them up. But they run into, like, this hot lesbian ninja girl named Nell Zelfer, and she's all like, who the fuck are you two? Are you guys spies or intruders for this other kingdom that we're at war with? And you're all like, no, we're not, but they don't believe them, so they get, like, put under arrest or something. And then I guess they help Nell out in, like, to try to prove their innocence, and then Nell warms up to them and says, okay, you can join the kingdom. So, I don't remember what Nell's kingdom was called, but they're at war with this other kingdom. I'm just gonna call them Mordor. And they have to deal with this big-ass war, so, while they're waiting for Mirage's beacon to actually, like, contact the leader, they do some quests for Nell, I guess. And then, there's this big showdown, and both kingdoms are about to, like, murder each other, like, for the final battle, or Sekigahara, or some shit. And, like, suddenly, the fucking Klingons appear, and they're, like, shooting up the place, and they're like, fuck those illegal Klingon bastards! So, the fucking Cliff's leader, Maria, appears, and she has a gun, and she's shooting up all the Klingons. And, oh yeah, there's this weird thing where Fate can shoot a giant laser out of his hand and destroy a Klingon battleship.
That's right.
I don't remember why. I seriously don't remember. Maybe because Fate's dad did experiments on him because he wanted to turn him into a Titan? But anyways, so fuck the UP3, we're on like red alert now. There are Klingons invading the kingdom, so Nell's kingdom like calls a truce with Mordor, and Mordor lets them have their like their awesome super edgelord samurai guy as Owlbell.
Yes.
And they need to go, they gotta try to figure out why the Klingons are here, why the Klingons are attacking. And then, apparently, because everything happens on this one planet, which I don't remember what it's called, but you spend like 80% of the game here, I think, on this medieval planet, right? Mm-hmm. And you go find this weird ruins thing, and for some reason the Klingons want the ruins for this teleporter thingy, for I don't fucking know why. And you go to the teleport thing, and then I guess the Klingon leader Baklava what shows up. And you beat up the Klingon leader, and he's all like, no, guess what? I work for four-dimensional beings, because if we don't kill you, then they'll kill us! And four-dimensional beings are essentially the Reapers. And you gotta figure out, like, okay, well, now that we've defeated all of the Klingons, let's go to the moon base so that we can meet up with my childhood friend, because reasons... and try to figure out what Daddy was doing. And I guess Daddy was trying to figure out a way to manipulate Fate's DNA so that he can fight the four-dimensional beings. So then you get all up on a spaceship and you hit the Omega Relay and you get teleported to like this future city world. Because this is where the four-dimensional beings, it turns out, are actual real people who have turned your world into a virtual simulation. There it is! So yeah, your entire universe, including the entire plot of Star Ocean 2, which I did not play, fucking is like a is the Matrix. Actually, it's more like that other movie, which name I just escaping me at the moment. But anyways, so yeah, you are basically processed data that jumps out of the computer into the quote-unquote real world, and then you're gonna go up to Shinra HQ because the president of Ubisoft is all like, no, y'all don't have rights, you're just data. But there's this one scientist is all like, no, but I like my virtual waifus. She's the nice one. And there was this tower that was like 100 fucking floors tall or something, and you have to climb it.
Yeah,
and
Ubisoft headquarters.
Yeah, Ubisoft headquarters, and you have to go fight the president of Ubisoft, and you defeat him, and he goes, fine, I guess y'all can, like, live out the rest of your virtual lives in peace. So you get thrown into a museum or something, and, that's the end of Star Ocean 3.